Alright, this is my full spectrum, so it's a 10 color, 12 color, 10 effect new color change style. This features the Power Up Cooldown edition, so those are additional kind of accent effects. So what Power Up is when you first ignite the blade, you'll see a surge of power, and that's meant to mimic kind of just the unleashing of all that energy. And then cooldown now is a new effect, and cooldown will actually, as you retract the blade, you'll see the blade kind of cool as it's retracting. And then there's one more cooldown that's called End Spark, and that's after a lockup. So if you do Forced Lightning Lockup or Localized Lockup, there will be a settling and a cooling of the blade after that effect is released. So this is the full spectrum version, but I have a number of versions. I also have different starting colors. So just take a look through the library and choose what you like. So when I first ignite, you'll see that power up, which is that release of energy, and then the blade will settle into itself. So that was that surge. And then now when I retract, you'll see a cooldown effect as that blade is retracting. And that's that retraction. So it's meant to be kind of just the reaction of actually all the energy either going out or coming back. So one more time. And then the other cooldown is that lockup. So I can do either lockup and it will be a cooldown effect to the blade. So this is Localized Lockup. And then you'll see the blade kind of just reestablish itself. And then Forced Lightning Lockup. Oops, that was the force. And then when I let it go, the blade settles back into itself. So the effect right now is the same for Localized Lockup and Forced Lightning Lockup because they run off of the same trigger. So the cooldown for Lockup will be the same for both of them. In the future that may change, but looking at it, there wasn't an easy way to go about that. So one more time, you'll see Lockup. And then when I let it go, the blade just settles back in. And it's just meant to be an accent. So, you know, some people like it, some people won't. If you don't like it, there is the original version if you do, or if you want to tweak it, of course, you can do that. And then when I retract the blade, you'll see one more time the cooldown. And then this is a color change style, and this is the 12 color 10 effect. So I can do my regular on the fly color change. And every color will have its cooldown and power up effects. So that's cooldown for green, and here's power up for green. And then the end spark or the cooldown after lockup for green. So you see that. And then this also now has the 10 effects using the scroll method. So I can scroll through. Oops. And then it'll scroll through all the different effects, and I'll let it go just so you can see all the effects. That's a pulse, that's a brown noise, random per LED, that's a fire, faster fire, rain blade, the rainbow, AudioFlicker, and then unstable. And I'll lock unstable in, and let me change the color now. Get to a blue. So there's a blue, and now it's an unstable effect with a blue blade, so I'll get my cooldown, and then I'll get my power up. So you can see, so the power up looks a little different in each of the blade effects, so you can play through and take a look at them. It reacts to the color, so it adjusts its power up color, it adjusts its cooldown colors. So Localized Lockup. And then you'll see that. So everything is all related to each other. So if you change the color, if you change the effect, the power-ups and the power-up and the cooldowns all work with that. So it's just some new accents for the styles. So hope you all enjoy.